Hey boo, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a video on my favorite concealers for summer and spring. So 9 times out of 10, these are my top favorites year round. But these are some of my go-tos for spring and summer because sometimes you don't even need a foundation. Like you can literally just use concealer, put on a little powder or something like that, and keep it moving. So these concealers are great for your full makeup look, or just using them alone for a light natural look. So we're going to get right into the video. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button and that bell to be notified when I post new videos. I post here weekly, so you definitely don't want to miss out. So hit that bell so you can be notified, and we are going to get into the video. So let's do it. So the first concealer on my list is by Juvia's Place. This is their I Am Magic concealer. It is $14 and it can be found at Ulta. So this particular concealer is sweat proof, waterproof, and it's weightless. It also has full coverage, which is what I love about it. It goes on really smooth. It's nice and blendable, and I love how they have a variety of shades. So if you want to color correct with it, you can. If you want to conceal with it, you can. If you even want to contour with it, you can. So you can do a lot with these just because they have a large range of colors, and I really love that about this particular product. But I like to use it for concealing, so it is definitely one of my go-tos because, like I said, it's very blendable, and I love how smooth it goes on and how I'm able to set it and it doesn't move throughout the day. So the next concealer on my list is one that I always tend to pick up. I have several shades in this concealer, and it is the Fenty Pro Filter Instant Retouch Concealer. It is $26 and it can be found anywhere Fenty Beauty is sold. And this concealer is bomb. Like, I use it all the time. It's, like I said, it's definitely my go-to, and I have been using it a lot lately. And I have 2 shades of it. I think I may have 3, but I have 2 that I use consistently. And one is a lighter shade, of course, for a lighter highlight on my eye area, or wherever else I want to highlight if I want a more glamorous look, or if I want to brighten my eye area up a little bit more. And then one is close to my skin tone, so in case I want to conceal any area, say I may have a little spot or something somewhere, I may just use that just to touch it up a little bit, just so I don't have to put on a full face of makeup. Most of the time I don't have to do that, but I do like to have a concealer that's the same color as my skin or close to it, just to, make things blend seamlessly. And using a lighter concealer can sometimes just be like super bright. So I like to place that lighter concealer in my eye area, and then I'll place the darker color towards the outer area, just so it'll blend nicely with the rest of my foundation or the rest of my face if I'm not wearing any makeup. So that is a little trick. I actually did it in one of my latest videos, so you definitely want to check that out just to see how I apply that concealer. So this concealer is very creamy. It is long wearing. It says that it's crease proof, and it has a nice lightest air feel, and it has medium to full coverage. I love that it is nice and buildable. If you want to add another layer, you can, and it'll still blend out nicely. So Fenty Beauty, always on it. I love it. So the next concealer on my list is one of my all-time faves. I've been using this concealer the longest. It's going to always be on my list as long as they keep making it. This is MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. And it may be because I was a MAC girl back in the day. Once a MAC girl, always a MAC girl. So I love MAC products. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't use everything from MAC. I do love some of MAC's products, but like I said, I have those products that I just can never let go of, and their Pro Longwear Concealer is definitely one of those. This concealer is actually $26. They have it on sale for $22, and I will link that down below so you all can go check it out if you want to get your hands on it. Super duper lightweight. It's a nice liquid formula, and it helps you conceal any blemishes you may have. Say you have any dark circles under your eyes, you can use it for that, which most people use concealer for that. or just to, you know, like I said, to fix any discoloration, it definitely is really good for that. It blends well, and I love how it's very lightweight, but it still gives off great coverage. So the next concealer on my list is the e.l.f. Camo Concealer. They have two. They have a hydrating one and they have a 16-hour one. I have both, but you can try out either one. If you want a more hydrated look, you can go for that hydrating concealer. And if you want a little bit more wear, then you can go with the 16-hour one because it may be a little more long wearing than the other. I tend to wear my makeup around the same time. You know, if I'm going somewhere, you know, I have it on for the same amount of time regardless of what it is. So they both work great for me. So whichever one you can get your hand on, I definitely recommend it. And it's super affordable, so you can definitely try out both. They're only $6, and you can find them anywhere e.l.f. is sold. They have them at Ulta. They have them at Target as well. So you definitely want to try it. So for the 16-hour Camo Concealer, it has full coverage, it's long wearing, and I really like how it really does not crease as much. You know, some concealers, they will crease on you. This particular concealer has nice coverage, and I'm also always able to set it properly, you know, set it with ease. So I really like that. Like I said, only $6. So you definitely have to, you know, just have one just to carry around. I like to travel with these. They're nice and small. And yeah, that little bit goes a long way with these because they have great coverage. And with these, they kind of remind me a little bit of the Juvia's Place, kind of. But they have a color range as well, so you can use these for contouring. You can use these for, you know, color correcting or anything else other than concealing. So the last concealer on my list is the Born This Way Super Coverage Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. This concealer can be found everywhere Too Faced is sold. It's $30, and I definitely think it's worth every penny because it gives amazing coverage. It gives off great, like all of these are going to give great coverage because if they're in my top, honey, they're going to give some good coverage, okay? They're going to be very blendable and easy to use. I don't like concealers that aren't very blendable and they, you know, patch up. And I've tried a ton of concealers, and that's why these are the top of the line and on the top of my list. My girl Jackie Aina uses this. I love her. She's amazing at makeup, and you will definitely see her use this sometimes. She actually worked with Too Faced to help them extend their line and was the spokesperson for that. And listen, they sent me a whole bunch of these, and I still have a ton of these. Like I've given a lot of them away, the lighter colors and the darker colors that are too dark for me, but I still have a lot of these. And even if my color will run out, like I'll buy a new one, and then I'll still just like mix and match. Like if I have another one that's like a little bit too dark, I may like mix it with one that's a little bit lighter just to get a great, you know, match. So I like Born This Way. Like I said, if you watch my foundation favorites, check that out next if you haven't already. But if you watch my foundation favorites, you will see that their Born This Way foundation is on my favorites list as well. So this is a great brand. This is a great line that Too Faced has. And it is a multi-use concealer. Like most concealers, you can use it for contouring, color correcting, or anything like that. And it has a very natural looking coverage. It's buildable, and I love that it blends so nice. And this also has the Alpine Rose and hyaluronic acid as well as coconut water in it as well. And it says they come together to create a crease-free, weightless wear that's naturally flawless, and they'll think you're born this way. And I believe it, okay? Because I love this concealer, and that's why it is one of my faves. So thank you all so much for watching. Hopefully I didn't talk too much. I really wanted this video to be straight to the point. I wanted to be able to give you all a little bit of information on each of the foundations and, you know, a little bit of reason as to why they're on my top favorites list. So these are great for spring and summer or any season, honestly. So if you have not tried them out, check them out and let me know what you think. So thanks again for watching. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button and that bell to be notified when I post new videos, which are posted weekly. So I will see you in the next video, boo. Bye.